Hey guys, welcome to Family Toy Review. Today we're going to try and make our own Ooshies, or squishy pops. Now all of these Ooshies, they're rubbery. And how do you make an Ooshie? I don't know. Well, we have a die-cast mini racer here, and what we're going to do is we're going to cover him up all the way with glue gun plastic. And maybe if we do that, then maybe he'll kind of look like a rubbery, plasticky toy. Or he might look like a big old mess. I don't know. Let's see what'll happen. We're gonna cover him up with a bunch of glue gun. Before we start this video, I just want to give a warning. Please do not copy what you see in this video. If you want to do something similar, ask your parents for help. Apparently, I did not know this, but if you overheat the glue stick, it can become toxic. So it's not safe to do. So don't copy what you see in this video. Don't mess around with glue sticks. If you're going to use them, you have to use a glue gun, and you should use this with your parents' guidance. Don't be doing this stuff on your own. I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. If you do something, better to do it outside rather than inside. And apparently this is not really safe. So, alright. I hope you enjoy the video. And then don't touch the front, and then just you have to squeeze it and put the glue all over Sarge. You have to squeeze a whole mess.
It's called Sheriff.
I mean Sheriff. And then we're just gonna cover him up. It's a lot of work.
Forgive your father.
So he's not gonna. He might look a little weird.
This guy is Sheriff.
He might look a little weird because this plastic's not melting too good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. We'll just cover them all up. I have too much glue on it, so I'm peeling it off, and I'm gonna try it again. My first strategy was to pour a lot of glue on it and have it just melt around the car. That didn't work. So next strategy is to very carefully and artfully apply the glue in thin layers around the car. I can't do that while holding the camera. I'll just show my finished work, but basically it's like this, but in a good way. Alright, so that didn't work. It's too hard. So I have an idea. Maybe if we melt the plastic, the glue, and we can pour it on, and it'll be an even pour. But how am I going to melt the plastic? I don't know. First, we'll need to protect the wheels and cover them up with some tape. Was I covered up the tape with masking tape? The scotch tape might just melt. And then I made a little bowl thing to melt the plastics from the glue gun, and then I think I'll just melt this, and then I'll just pour it onto the car, and let's see if that works. Cut off a piece of the glue gun, and I'm gonna cut it up into little pieces so that it can melt, and I'll put it into here. It should melt a little bit better if it's in little pieces here. I think I have enough to cover up the car, so we'll just pour it in there, and we'll take this outside to melt it. Okay, I got my little oven here, my cauldron. It's a little bit windy, so I gotta hold it. I'm just gonna light the fire and melt it. Hope it doesn't take too long. And it's windy though, because the wind keeps blowing out the flame. I'll just start doing this.
Is it melting?
I gotta keep turning because the wind keeps blowing out the fire. Or maybe I'm running low on fuel too. Ah! Nothing is working. Okay, I made a little fire with charcoal. Maybe a bit overkill. But now I have enough heat to heat up my plastic. I'll just leave it over here for a few minutes. It's starting to get a little bit warm on my fingers. I should have made this longer. Use a tong or something. Yeah, just let it sit here. It's kind of warm. Yeah. So let it sit in there. Wait for the plastic to melt. Alright. The plastic looks nice and liquidy and melted. And I'll get ready to pour this on top of Sheriff. Bring it out and really fast start pouring it over Sheriff. Ooh, the aluminum is so hot. Oh. You better hurry up. It's not coming out. It's gotta like do a nice little pour on Sheriff before it gets hard. So I just hope it doesn't get hard right away. It should just pour down like hot liquid. I'll just put Sheriff down in the fire. Stuck to my finger. And just let the plastic melt. And I smell the something. You know, I think I'm messing up. It's too hot. I mean, it might be melting Sheriff too. So, yep, that did not work. I just took Sheriff out of the charcoal. You know, it almost worked. It's all melted around him. It's just really dirty and it's incomplete. So this thing takes a lot of skill and I guess proper equipment. And now let's see if we can remove this plastic, remove this glue, and let's see what Sheriff looks like underneath. His wheels are a little bit melted. I'm having a little bit trouble peeling off the plastic here. It doesn't look so good. So it's kind of like he had a facial, and we're removing the facial mask, peeling off some of this paint here. Alright. Alright, I removed all the plastic, and not really a clean job. And it took off a little bit of paint there. Sorry about that, Sheriff. Sorry.
Well, it's okay. We all make mistakes.